This is why I draw breath this day. From the get-go, I was like, this is Monster Hunter. It has to be. This is the most amount of fucking monsters I've ever seen. We're gonna go through it, don't worry. That new Monster Hunter logo. Hey, Rathalos. Get ready. We coming for you. Okay. So we're gonna go back. We're gonna. So there seems to be a land of like ash, right? This isn't sand. What I first thought was sand. I'm beginning to think it's not sand. I think it's ash. And here comes my first theory about this next game's mechanics. So obviously, we're not gonna have the Palamute with us. Rip Palamutes, I guess. We're not gonna get them. But we got this new rideable thing, which means they definitely listened from Rise, where we loved having the mount, but a lot of people missed having their Palicos with them because our Palicos are our utility. We use them for our healing, or we use them for our specific very needs that we can't cover, those very niche bits, right? As serious monster hunters. But having something to ride around now, since the games are so big, is something we're gonna need. So giving us a unique rideable mount allows us to keep the mobility that we got with the Palamute and also add in our Palicos, which we did not see a Palico, I guess because this whole time they're trying to keep it kind of secret. They even changed the design of the Great Sword. Ready? That's not a normal Monster Hunter Great Sword, but I love it. I love this new leather bound bottom, this stone iron like bit going on here. This is just beautiful. This, as a avid Monster Hunter player, this scares the shit out of me. Having this many monsters on the screen at once. And now this is leading me into two new theories for this game. I think the gimmick mechanic of this game, because every Monster Hunter has a gimmick mechanic. I mean, that's why we love it. We're always here for that. This gimmick mechanic is going to be the mix of the new wild weather. This is why it's called wild. So we're going to have wild weathers going on all the time, along with animals going wild. But beyond just going wild, we're going to be having stampedes, I'm assuming. We're going to have big monsters, alphas coming in and just starting shit with smaller monsters. And we get these dudes involved, which are like not alphas, but like the alphas of the betas. And they're gonna, after we get through to this ash storm, they're gonna get enhanced powers. So lower level monsters are probably going to be able to get enhancements. And look at us covered in ash. This is not sand, this is ash. They're gonna get enhancements And these are going to be able to use to defend themselves against more bigger, scarier monsters. And then wipe away all that ash. Wilds. So, this is what I'm assuming, right? And I'm probably gonna be crazy for this one. But I think the circles, like these Ouroboroses, are giving us the count of what we're going to be doing. We got one here, one here, one here, one here, and these are going to be like our four main objective style things. Now there's like a bug thing here, and I don't know what that's gonna mean, but it's wrapping around this dragon and this wild looking dragon that turns into, like, as it gets down here, it starts like these very wild rural looks, right? And then it gets down here and bam, now it's like this cybernetic looking type of thing. We got like lines and stuff, like not really cybernetic, but very much technology. And into this, which I don't know what this is, but this is the traditional like zigzaggy pattern we get with everything. And then look at these. Look, we got more over here, more of this tech look, just like the end of its tail. And this one starts off with like a very techno style head and then transforms as it goes through to be more elegant. So I don't know. I don't know what we're getting at, but I think we're going to have something to do with advancing in technology mixing with the traditional love of Monster Hunter. Also, let's give props this Monster Hunter name. This is also the kind of redesign we got for World. So I'm down for that. I'm down and here for it. Let's go. I can't wait. I can't wait to play this game. I don't want to wait to play this game. But it's got me curious because as we look into it, I don't know if you can tell, but the Monster Hunter logo, like the inside the name, has also been kind of techified. It's got these like lines through them that almost mimic like how technology looks. I don't know. I don't know. I'm speaking out of my ass right now, but all I know is that has that. This has it. This one has it. This starts off with it, but this doesn't. The word wilds. It's still windy and untamed, almost stone in nature. It it looks like our next big step into Monster Hunter is new technologies, new advancements in the world. And that's what this is giving me. This is what all of this is giving me. And if I'm right, I'm going to cry because I have been asking like when are we going to get Monster Hunter that feels a little bit not futuristic. Like I don't want a sci-fi Monster Hunter. I got a fucking like God Eater and shit for that. I don't need Monster Hunter to go into that. But I would love for Monster Hunter to embrace the evolution moving forward because we in Monster Hunter we've kind of been stuck in like the no, I don't say Iron Age, but like that's like as far as where their technology looks like it goes. We still got the floating ships and all of that stuff, but we don't have anything that feels like an advancement in technology. Like I don't need tablets, I don't need Sheikah Slate like technology, but I would love I don't know, I don't even know how to describe it. Like I would love for the bow guns, right? To actually have like working mechanics in them and stuff. I would love for some of the switch axes to like glow like neon almost. You know, giving us this new style to Monster Hunter, but keeping everything still traditional. And that's what this is looking like to me. Very traditional technology. Very traditional technology. And then very traditional technology to the main line words. I don't know if anyone's going to pick up what I'm putting down, but I am here for it. And if those are the vibes we're going for, sold. Absolutely sold. I also just noticed something. That's a heavy bow gun. That's a heavy bow gun. Are... I'm gonna hype myself up a little bit. Are we gonna be able to put our secondary weapon on our mount? Run over it to it Red Dead Redemption style and put our current gear on it while taking off another bit so we can have two pieces of equipment going into any given fucking fight. I know it could just be set dressing, but I know this bump stock anywhere. That is either a light or heavy bow gun. It is hanging off of our mount. While our hero is not carrying that, they are carrying a great sword. If this is what we're getting, and so if I'm fucking right, about this, not only is it one of the greatest advancements Monster Hunter's ever had, and something I have wished for forever, because we can go back to the camp at any time. Don't get me wrong. You can go back to the camp at any time, change your equipment, change your sets, and pop out a new hunter, right? But never has Monster Hunter ever been take an extra piece of equipment with you. If this is where we're heading with this bag, with this satchel on top of our mount, right? If this is what this is, because that is a bow gun. You can't fucking lie to me. I've been playing Monster Hunter for fucking ever. That's a bow gun. That is a bow gun bump stock. I am gonna put my money where my goddamn mouth is. I'm putting this bet on the table. We are going to be able to take a fucking second weapon with us, and it's gonna be held on by our mount. It is going to be held on by our mount, and we can call or whistle for our mount. And just like Red Dead Redemption 2, we can put the weapon away and pull out a new one. Instead of taking every single last thing with us, which in Monster Hunter's case, we have all of our regular equipment. But now, with the help of our mount, we can whistle, they'll jump in, we can swap out that weapon, and bam, now we're ranged, or bam, now we have a dual blade, or whatever, going from these really heavy swings, or oh, the monster's asleep. Ooh, yo, let me whistle. I got a heavy great sword, or I got a hammer. We'll swap that out, and we got those heavy hits while it's sleeping. This is what we need. We need a game-changing event for Monster Hunter that is going to flip the status quo so hard that hunters like me are gonna come back and just eat it up. We're gonna come up with strategies of like, I know this monster is weak against this and weak against this, so I'm gonna take both with me. And whoever brings the same type of strategy I bought, I'm gonna swap that shit out because now I'm gonna fill the empty gap in this. Like, that is what we're gonna do. This is what we needed to change Monster Hunter. This is what we needed to refresh this page. I am telling you guys right now, I am getting a goddamn PS5 just for this game. Not Grand Theft Auto 6, not like not the enhancements to anything else. It's this. It is this fucking game. I have sat and just been like, oh, cool, this Marvel game, this Marvel game, this game, that game, whatever. I love Marvel. I love all this. Nothing has driven me to be like, I need a PS5 now. This. Haptic feedback. Fucker, this. This shit. this this shit is making me go, yeah, yeah, this is what I need. Also, adding on to that, so we saw this get electrocuted, the little spikes. We also saw this. So I'm wondering, because of the motif that I'm pointing out, right? Advancement in technology. This is technologic. I don't give a shit when anyone says this is technologic. What if we're harnessing the power of electricity using these rods? And that is our new advancement. Our new advancement is we're harnessing the powers of nature, the same way Monster Hunter has done forever. But now we are advancing that. We're gonna be starting to see street lamps or something like that. We're gonna start seeing electricity powering up, and that's leading from something like all these electrical storms. Like, look how many there are. They're all over the place. One out here in the desert. Um, so I'm gonna put all my thoughts out there, right? Like I'm gonna cut this part up, and it's gonna be a YouTube thing, right? Part one, hope one. I'll call these hopes. Hope one. We're taking two weapons with us. Right out the gate. I'm gonna put that as fact. We are going to be able to take two separate weapons with us through the help of our mount. Um, our mount, we're gonna be able to whistle or be like, "Ooh, yo, come here," and boom, it'll show up like the Palamute, right? And then we can grab that gear, but as soon as the monster starts attacking, bam, it runs away. Our mount, I'm hoping that they take this route. Our mount is not a replacement for the Palicos. Our mount is there to get us there fast, get us gliding, get us jumping, crawling, all of that, climbing, not crawling, all of that stuff a little bit faster than we can, right? Same way the Palamute did. But with that feature of I'm a scaredy cat and I'm not going to fight for you. So those are my two hopes for not only the mount but the weapon thing we got here. This is making me giddy. The fucking possibilities, man, of like what we should take with us now. It's endless now. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. Hope number 3, right? This logo means something. I hope this logo means something, right? There's too much busy work going on inside the letters. I'm gonna real quick video snapshot, right? Right. There's there's too much going on in these letters. There's too much. Look at all of this like circuitry. There's too much going on in the letters. While there's nothing happening in the wilds. Nothing here except for this like twisted branch, like a growing tree. There's there's too much going on. And this isn't geography. Like this isn't geography. These are like sloped edges and curved corners. Look at this. This is not geometry. That's tech. That is tech. That is motherboard looking tech. And then with this, I don't know what this symbol is. It looks very similar to the bugs from Kimura, but I'm not gonna put my money on them coming back. I would love it. Absolutely. Let's do this, Capcom. Let's not get rid of the bugs. They were fucking some of the greatest mobility we've ever had. Or at least a replacement grappling hooks. Man, I don't care. I don't care. We'll do grappling hooks. I'm cool with that. But look at this. This circle. This orange circle, not the same as this circle. This circle is smooth and it has the little tech stuff here. But look at them. Look at the difference in these circles. Smooth, circular, and then technology. What? Technology? It's all rigid and like just not the same. Not the same types of circles. And just this. So we're gonna have a fighting force, I believe. Right? A fighting force of wilds versus tech. And that's gonna be our story pattern for this game. Uh I want Rathalos in the picture. I got a new wallpaper. I don't even care. Yeah, that's good. I'll take that. Snapshot. We're doing this now. We're doing this live. There we go. Yeah, these polls are going to have something to do with the main story. They're everywhere, just everywhere. This is. I'm gonna. I'm gonna say red herring because we've seen stuff like this before in Monster Hunter. I think they want you to focus on this and not on these evolutionary monsters with their electrical back absorption things and their powers there. There's so much more to come, but those are my hopes. Those are my hopes. Technology versus like the brutalness of caveman Monster Hunter. You know, that's what this is. And then this is the technology. We got a gun. This is our bow gun, and it is in there, and I know it is. And then that's my first hope is that we are going to be able to take two weapons with us. We're taking two weapons with us now from now on, and they're going to be in our mount, and our mount is going to be able to come over to us, and we're going to grab that. I'm putting everything I can down on that. That is fucking 1000% a mechanic in this game. The mechanic in this game is going to be that. And we're gonna have the wyvern folk, and they're gonna be like, hey, we've developed this new like thing. We're calling it technology, and here's the fucking give us a grapple hook type thing, so we can replace the bugs. I don't want to get rid of the bugs, okay? I'm very, very fond of them. Um, or at least the movement and mobility they gave us. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. So for the final thing of this, let's go and let's check it. Yeah, boy. That's gonna remain my background now, like forever. Love it. Um, I think I actually hit him. I let's go. Let's look. Oh fuck yeah. Oh, it's beautiful. That's it. There's nothing. There's nothing. Capcom's just like, you can wait. You can wait. You can fucking wait for this. with no. Oh man. Yeah, there's nothing on the 20th. That sucks, man. Maybe literally anything? Nope. Nope. Damn. Damn. Okay. Fuck yeah. All right. We're gonna switch over to a game now.